Yo, what is up guys? Today we're doing something a little different to the usual. Look at this. Oh my god. Oh, it's so cool. I love motorcycles so much. We're finally hitting the dirt. It is a wet, gloomy, freezing cold morning, but I think that adds to the drama and the excitement of today's little excursion. I'm a little bit nervous. The tracks are going to be completely washed out, like proper mud. It's not ideal for your first time going properly off-road. Like I've just done gravel roads here and there. I haven't done any proper off-road. So this is going to be pretty insane. I'm pretty excited. I finally get to cover these things in dirt. As you can see, they still look brand new. We're going to meet up with a subscriber. He shot me a message through YouTube and mentioned that he also is keen to start getting into some dirt riding.
How you doing?
Hey man.
You from around here?
What are you, mate? Cole. Adam, nice to meet you. Cool, nice to meet you, bro.
Hey, how are you, dude? Thanks for coming up.
Let's go to the Shell, we'll go to the track, and then we'll just grab a feed or something, have a chat, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Sound good? Alright, let's do it. My thighs are currently freezing because my jeans are drenched right through. I can feel water soaking into my socks, and we have at least another 45 minutes to go before we even get to the track. Oh my god, my undies are soaked too. Oh my god, it's cold down there. Oh. I just, yeah, completely fish held it. This is just zero grip.
Fuck, that was close.
Bro, I like touched the rear brake and then it just slipped. To be fair, I've never ridden this in the wet. Alright, let's get this thing fueled up. Oh, I'm a bit nervous now, guys. I used a little too much rear brake while pulling that U-turn, and it fishtailed me pretty aggressively, given how slow I was going. So I'm kind of keen to never do that again unintentionally. Important reminder to just stick to front brake where possible on asphalt. I wish I bought my rain poncho. It would have at least kept my top half a little dry. It said it was going to be less than 1 mil, but already it's been a bloody downpour. I've heard you have to kind of sit real close, like hug the tank almost, and grip it with your legs, and that puts a bit more weight over your front tire, so it's kind of good for when you're braking a little. I don't know, man. I'm a bit confused. I wish I did more research. I think I'd enjoy it more because it would give me a framework, you know, a structure to adhere to. Because I know how to do all of this on road, on asphalt, but this is the complete opposite. This actually feels like a proper adventure. Like this is sick. I'm not gonna lie. Being off-road in the soaking wet like this. Yeah, I'd stand up on the pegs a little more, but my bars are too low for that, I feel. I get why people kind of go with aftermarket bars on these things, because when I stand up, I feel like I have to bend over a fair bit to reach the handles. Bunyip State Park, here we go. I think today will be the day that I finally drop a motorcycle. Believe it or not, I've never dropped a motorcycle. This is one of the first times I'm riding it unladen in a while. You know, it usually has a massive tail bag and recently some saddlebags too, but this time it is unladen, man. I can throw it around, bloody stomp down, leg out, gear up. Wow, that's pretty. Holy shit. And I think that's part of the appeal of this. Like, you're just fagging it through the roads, through gravel, and then you end up with some awesome scenery. Holy shit, this is so cool, man. Oh, just feel like it's a real, like, path untraveled, you know? Oh, it's so cool, it's so cool, it's so cool. And now we're going through this foggy area. What kind of whimsical fantasy novel are we in right now? Just for context, so Aaron here has like a little bit of experience compared to me, but not that much more. So it's kind of a blind leading the blind situation here.
Pretty much.
But we're having a blast so far, and I reckon this is doable. Aaron reckons it's doable. Shall we do it?
Yeah.
Alright, I have zero idea what I'm doing. Let's go. Oi! I'm sitting back just to give the rear tire. Oh shit! Holy, that's crazy. I'm not gonna sit back as much. I was sitting back to put traction on the rear tire, but it didn't work. I think I need to be a little more balanced, more middle of the bike. Visibility's also man. My helmet's got a pin lock, but the inside's still condensed because I'm guessing a lot of water got in. Oh my god, I can't see shit. My visor, man. But if I flip it up, it gets wet even worse. Alright, now I gotta flip it up. Okay. I have to wipe my visor down. Holy shit, man. Those rocks are fucking insane. Within the past 10 minutes, I've come to learn I hate rocks more than I hate mud, because I have just zero idea on how to handle it. I feel like I'm fighting the bike whenever I go over the rocks. Maybe I just need to accelerate but keep my arms loose. Also, while you're standing up on the pegs, I don't understand how you can change gear and use your rear brake, because my weight is just entirely on the pegs, and every time I make a movement, like to shift up or down or brake with my other foot, it really upsets the balance of the bike. Holy shit, that's deep. that was deep. Surprisingly deep. Oh, bro. See, f***ing visor down. Couldn't see shit. Went into those rocks. Nearly lost it. Ah, so frustrating, man. This is going so well, except for the bloody visor. How nice is it to finally see a bit of dirt on this bike? Some dirt on my boots, look at that. I changed the GoPro battery and took the ND filter off. I think you guys will be able to see a lot better. Alright, let's do this. I hate the kickstand on this bike. Oh, okay, this is the mud. Sit a little bit more forward. Yeah, the brakes work. That's fun. Anderson's track. Alright, let's do it. Looks terrifying. Dude, this is nuts. Oh, holy shit. That looks insane. Yeah, I'm down to try it. Oh, look at that. Just zero traction. I think that's what I'm scared of. Oh, you cannot stop the weight of your bike when there's no traction on an incline like this, or a decline. Let's be sensible here. This is crazy, man. I never thought I'd be doing this is so cool though. I didn't even get it on camera. My first fucking drop. There you go. I've never dropped a bike before, but it's happened. Look at this. Oh my god, I can't even keep myself upright. We'll wait for Aaron to get up here and help me lift this, because I can't do it on my own here. Zero. It's like being on fucking ice. Three, 2, 1. Oh. Zero grip. This is man. It's so good. I'm so fucking filthy. I just saw this on my jacket. God, these bloodsuckers, they don't let go easily. Oh my god, look at that. It's crazy. Let's go. Oh my god, that was a near drop. Ugh. Oh my god. Oh, the amount of effort that requires, eh? Feet up on the pegs. Oh man, I can't keep my feet up on the peg. This is cooked. How did he do that without putting his feet down? That's so bloody impressive, man. Yeah. Foot job warrior. Bro, my clutch hand hurts so much now. No actual brakes. Alright, now we clutch in, brake, release the clutch, because I want the rear tires to actually spin, not slide. Alright, now we can send it. Ugh. Hell yeah, dude. That was sick. Mate, you were crushing it. Yeah, you're getting into it. The flow state. Yeah, hell yeah, dude. Ripper of a ride. Ripper. I'm having so much fun. I think we're gonna hit some more tracks now. So I'm gonna enjoy this section of the road while I can. Just it's not too bad now because it's not horribly muddy. But I imagine you'd need to keep a fair bit of momentum to get up here. So I'm sitting forward in my seat. Oh my god, the rut. Ooh. Okay, whatever momentum I had, I've completely lost it. This is steep as and I have not aired down. Just doing a fucking burnout this whole way, eh? A rolling burnout. Oh, I held it. Oh. Got up though. Wow, look at all this nature. Ignore that. We are not doing that. We're calling it before we hit that. Somehow got to make it down there. And I'm caked in mud and water, but it's all part of it. I'm definitely keen to do this in the dry too, yeah. But it is also like going straight to the hardest part's also pretty cool. Yeah. We've now got less pressure on the rear, so hopefully that'll help with traction. I mean, it's not going to help much downhill. Would have really helped on the uphill though, but it does suck. Like you just want to feel like you can conquer it all. The hardest part right now is getting over the feeling of defeat and failure. I think I'm too hard on myself though. I kind of want to send it up here. So when I was looking for a bike, you know, I wanted something that was beginner friendly and cheap. But then you read the reviews, people who've ridden these bikes, they've done adventure biking, dual sports, all of that shit, motocross, enduro, and they really talk about how fucking basic this bike is. Like, it's underpowered, the brakes suck, the suspension suck, and I agree with that, to be honest, as a street rider. Yeah, I was a little sad. I'm like, oh, I don't really want this bike. It's kind of ass. Something like a WR250R would be so cool because riding with Tom has one, Josh from Osmodo has one, and like these blokes are, you know, they're out there tackling adventures, doing cool stuff. But taking this out here today and just tackling some basic, well, I wouldn't say they were basic trails, to be honest, tackling some trails as a beginner for the first time ever, this thing is bloody perfect. Sure, it might not be great if you have a bit of experience under your belt, but man, I'm really appreciative of this bike, and just doing those couple of trails has made me kind of fall in love with it a bit. Oh my god, this is bloody beautiful. Standing up on the pegs, there's like, yeah, standing up on the pegs, you get to like this balance point where you're not using the bars to stay balanced, you're just balanced on the pegs, and you're just holding the bars in case you need to move some weight around. It feels like you're flying. It's so cool, man. Oh my god, look at him go. Do I go around the side or? Alright, bloody hell. Oh. Holy shit, man. Soaked. At least I didn't lose it. I came close. I didn't have my weight back far enough. Very good lesson. Oh, this is where shit gets a little more difficult. Look at Aaron's tire. You can just see it spinning. Zero traction. Yep, same with mine. I guess this is where the low tire pressures come in handy. You know, as a street rider, I'm not familiar with just constantly losing traction, so my body reacts by tensing up and getting all stiff, and that in itself is so fatiguing. Boy, this is fun. I didn't want to take my hand off the bars to hit the record button, but we just passed those four-wheel drives. They let us pass as we got to this part of the track, and far out, man, the pressure, because they were then behind me, slowly crawling behind me, and I'm losing traction trying to bloody get this thing under control. Oh, holy fuck. How are we gonna get up there? I don't think we should do that, but I think that's sick. That's good to know. I think if it was dry, 100% I'd give it a go, but oh, big fishtail coming out of there. Aaron's bloody sending it. Alright, let's go. I'm gonna go on the grass though. Just feels a little, I feel like I'm a little bit more likely to make it. Alright, we got it up. We got it up. It's up. But I can't fucking move it. Alright. It's fucking all mud. I lost the entirety of my momentum. I think it's already a bit that my first exposure properly to off-road is this. Hell yeah. Okay, it's not too bad. It's not like super slippery, but I am in this rut, which at these speeds is kind of welcome. It guides the front wheel. I've got my feet guiding myself. Oh, this is a real f***ing workout, man. Core work, leg work, arm work, even hand work. Like my fingers are bloody cramping up. Oh my god, this is slippery and there's no supporting rut, so I think I should have just stayed on the other one. The other one looks gnarlier, but this is harder on a motorbike. That looks kind of insane. No, I think that was like challenging enough for me, to be honest. Like, it's fun, but I don't want to hate my life up there. We'd just be pushing the bikes up there if I fall in the middle. Yeah, I don't feel bad about turning back on that one either. That's huge, man. And just given how challenging the rest of this is for me as a first timer, I think it's the sensible thing to do. Alright, let's fucking go. Right hand side, we're sending it.
And boom, I dropped the bike. I spend a few minutes slipping and sliding around before I get it upright, only to then drop it right back down again. The bike fell on my leg, and I'm so glad that I decided to buy some proper boots because that spot was sore for the next month. Unfortunately, the way the bike fell meant it was much harder to pick it up this time, and at this stage I was completely spent. I did not have a shred of energy left to give. I felt so defeated, but I had no option but to keep trying, so for the next few minutes that's exactly what I did. I was getting more and more fatigued and had less and less to give. Eventually, a four-wheel drive pulled up behind us, and I was like, oh shit, I am blocking the path, but I can't get my bike out of the way. Thankfully, these heroes hopped out and offered me a hand, which I was very grateful for. And then, one of them delivered something that at the time was music to my ears. He asked me if I wanted him to ride my bike up to the top. Yes, for the love of God, yes. I have no idea who this guy is, I have no idea what his riding experience is, but it had to be better than my grand total of 0 days of experience. So he hopped on it and rode it up with ease. This guy had around 13 years of experience and it shows. He knew exactly what he was doing. He didn't have a single piece of kit on, but he got that bike up there without a sweat. And then his mate offered me a lift in his four-wheel drive, which was awesome. I got to experience my first four-wheel drive off-road session in that same moment. Pretty much got an Uber to the top of the hill. This experience could have been so much worse, but these guys came along and saved the day. I'm so grateful for them, so if you guys are watching this, thank you so much. Blokes like you genuinely make the world a better place, so keep it up, guys.
We made it back up this hill alive only because 3 very good Samaritans in their 4B helped us up, and one of them could ride. That dude just hopped on both of our bikes, brought them up here for us, bloody did our work for us. Yeah, a bit embarrassing.
With ease.
He did it with ease, and
ease.
he even picked up our bikes like nothing. Meanwhile, we're struggling. Yeah, so it's embarrassing. It's a good lesson though. Like, don't go down what you can't come back up. I kind of knew that, I kept it in mind, but I was just like, all right, let's just go. But now I know that we learnt that lesson the easy way.
Not happening again.
Yes, we learnt it the easy way, because if those guys didn't come around, we'd probably still be there, like figuring out how to do it. Aaron got his leg trapped under his bike.
Yeah.
I was down the bottom of that hill, unable to stand this up alone because of how greasy it is there. These boots just get no grip whatsoever. They're very protective. The bike did fall onto my leg over here and the boots saved me there, but they just have no grip. So lesson learnt, we're going to take it a lot easier next time we come here, not let our enthusiasm get in the way of our safety and common sense. Now we have to get up this little bit, which hopefully we'll be able to do. Should have got that dude's number just in case we need a ride back up. But yeah, battery's out on all the cameras. I think we're also out of battery.
I'm done.
Yeah, bro, so am I. I was thinking I'm done at the top of this hill, and then we got there, and it's the worst when you're just like, you're out of that energy, and then you get into the sticky situation.
Yeah.
So it's a lot easier if you're in a 4-wheel drive. Alrighty, we are out of the danger zone for the most part. We really limit tested that. I came into this saying, all right, the moment I think I can't handle it, I'm going to tap out and turn back around. And there was a moment after the previous hill we just came back down where I was like, oh, I don't really feel like doing this, but I did it anyway. Yeah, I'm just trying not to beat myself up about it, man. I don't want it to completely dampen the experience. The fact that I held myself to a promise and I broke that promise, and even went so far as to inconvenience another group of people because of it. We're lucky they were nice and more than happy to help. Bunch of young blokes who really came in clutch there. You know, if we put that aside, it was amazing. Like, I pushed myself really hard and I've now got that dog in me, you know, like I want to come back and properly conquer it. But, you know, when I actually have a bit more experience and in the dry, we were planning to head back to Gembrook, grab a feed. I think it's a little late for that, but I also don't think I want to anymore. I'm spent, man. I just want to get home, wash the bike, clean off this gear, because it is also my, you know, daily street gear. And just, yeah, relax. Yeah, but this was so much more than just the physical act of going off-road on a dirt bike. It was very taxing emotionally. And I think that's part of what makes it so good too. There's this real grueling, gritty nature to it. But if I had a redo, and if I have any advice to anyone who was in my position 6 hours ago, having never done a proper trail like that, it's don't throw yourself straight in the deep end. Like, wait for a sunny day. If it rains, change the plans. Wait till you have the appropriate conditions. And if you've got a mentor, then go with them for sure. Aaron was awesome, and I'm really glad he reached out and we did this, but he's also quite inexperienced, and that came out today when we both ended up carking it. So if you have a mentor with like real seat time in the dirt, go with them. I was impatient because you really don't get many opportunities in November here in Melbourne for a dry day. It's just been raining this whole time, and it's gonna be raining for the next whole week, so I just thought we'll send it and I'll be fine so long as I take it easy. And I would have been fine, but bloody I didn't take it easy. I mean, even this riding itself is challenging enough for me, and it's just a gravel road compared to those crazy tracks we were doing. Like, this is the stuff I should be sticking to for a little bit longer maybe. Especially on a day like this when the conditions are so wet. But this is a hoot, man. I'm having so much fun on these roads. If I hadn't done those crazy tracks in this weather, this alone would be crazy stimulating for me. But now it's part of getting home, and that's what we're gonna do. Well, there you have it, guys. Thank you so much, Aaron, for getting in touch, reaching out and just seeing if I want to go for a ride. This turned into so much more than just a little ride. It was a fucking adventure, man. Sick. Let's do it again. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. I will catch you on the next one.
You say you got them guns, but I've never seen you bang. You say you got them drugs, but I've never seen you slang.